I'm not into all the other bullshit. I think
What other bullshit?
the they and them.
Yeah.
And all that extra shit that we added during the pandemic because everyone was so bored on their fucking houses. They just started to make up more shit and more shit.
More stuff.
Yeah. That's where the conservatives like me because I'm just real.
Yeah, you do have a conservative vibe to you.
Them. You're trans, you're male or you're female.
And you're standing on that.
So mad when I say that.
Mm.
How are you a they? What the fuck does that mean? It's stupid is what it is.
Yeah.
But you need someone like me that looks like me to say it. Because if you say it, it turns into you're homophobic. You hate trans people. You hate gays. And it's just how you feel. You don't hate anyone. You just think it's stupid.
I will never understand what it feels like to be non-binary. I identify as female, so I identify as within the binary. So I would never really understand what's that like, honestly. But doesn't mean, just because I don't understand it, doesn't mean I don't respect it. If somebody doesn't understand something, that doesn't equate to it doesn't exist. Just want to put that out there. However, I do agree with what Miss Star has said in this video. Like, these are all new, right? Like, before the pandemic, there was no like they and them. There was no z, zoos, and so much other pronouns like that I don't know. It's like we're just making it complicated. And the uproar is really about these people who expect society to address them as such. Like, I don't force my pronouns on other people. I would like my appearance to speak for itself, and the way I carry myself, the way I conduct myself, the way I present myself to society. I want that to speak for itself, and if I do a good job, then they should be addressing me as she and her. But if they still address me as a dude, like if they call me sir or he, I can't really do anything about that, right? That's their perception. That's how they see me. And their opinion of me is none of my business. If I expect for them to respect my beliefs and my opinions, I should also respect their beliefs and their opinions. So if I feel like I'm a woman and he feels like I'm not, then respect. I'm not going to force him. Look, you look here, brother. I am a woman. Look at me. I'm not going to argue with everybody. I mean, people are always going to be divided on this, right? We're never, ever going to have a world wherein we are accepted by everyone. There's always going to be people who's going to have different opinions. For you to just expect everybody to call you with this new pronoun is just pretty ridiculous, honestly. Personally, this is not being disrespectful, but like for me, like calling somebody a they it just sounds so weird. It sounds so wrong because it's grammar. Like, unless you become a group of people, like you are not a they, right? You're either, like what Jeffrey said, male or female, he or she. Like, we're just making things so complicated here, and we're expecting for people to just go along with it and not have their own, like qualms about it. Let's watch some of these TikToks.
Pronouns that I use are they, them, she, her, and clown, self.
She had like how many pronouns? 6. They, them, she, her, clown, self. I would call her a clown. I'll give you that. I will give her that. I will willingly participate in that. I will call her clown self.
I don't know if I was clear the first time when I said it, so I'll be clear again this time.
Okay.
My gender is...
Oh.
And my
Any
pronouns
pronouns?
are...
Oh, God. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's just becoming a circus here. It's becoming a fiasco, right? People are just coming up with their own pronouns. It's like there aren't any limits or rules anymore. It's like people can just call themselves whatever they want, and they just expect society to go along with that. It's just crazy. It's nuts is what it is.
most genderqueer people use they, them pronouns, but sometimes we find sets that work better for us, and that's what Neenem Near is for me. This is not disrespectful, this is lovely. You can Google it as well, but here's one sentence. Nee went to the market with near friends who love Nem.
Oh my god. Nee will not participate and in nee pronouns. Oh my god. It's like
Maya Okami. I am the local werewolf girl. I go.
oh god. Look, you can have your own perception of yourself. That's your business, right? That's your life. You can perceive yourself however way you want to. You can have your own pronouns. That's totally fine. But I think it's pretty ridiculous and outrageous for you to just expect people to go along with that and be offended if they don't, and be offended if they have a different opinion about it. People are going to have different opinion about it. Bottom line, here's my bottom line. If you have such unique pronouns that you would like people to use, don't take it as a disrespect if they don't, because you also have to respect their beliefs and their opinions. So don't be a hypocrite. If you want them to call you with whatever you want, then you need to present yourself as such, wherein you don't need to say a word. You don't have to open your mouth, and your appearance should just speak for itself. Like if you want to be called a wolf, then fucking become a wolf, right? I don't know how's that going to look like. But also at the same time, this shouldn't be a costume, right? This shouldn't be something that you just feel like you can take on and off. This should be your identity is what we're talking about, right? Like I don't like go to sleep and, take off this woman mask and just become a man. I live my life 24/7 as a woman. That is my identity. That is my life. And that's how I've always felt. So if you're just doing this part-time, like that's not very believable. This is why people are just, having such a hard time about this. It's like it's a trend, right? It's like it's a gimmick. It's a trend. It's like people are just it's just gotten so out of control. Long gone are the days when we just had he and she. I remember when I was at work, there was this extremely gay person, right? Gay as gay can be. But he introduced himself as non-binary. And I was like, bitch, come on. For real? Like, you are so gay. And I just can't help but think that people are just replacing the word gay with non-binary. I'm sorry. Because that person is so gay. And like ever since this non-binary they them thing came out, people are just kind of saying that. I think you are what you look like. Period. I'm sorry. That's how I feel like. You are what you look like. If you look like a gay dude, then you're gay. If you look like a woman, then you're a woman. If you look like a dude, then you're a dude. And again, you can identify with whatever you want. That's totally fine. But I can also identify you as whatever I want. Keep that in mind. Don't take it offensively if people don't participate in your self-perception. This goes both ways. If you want to receive respect, you also have to give respect. If this video is offensive to the non-binary people and the like, I'm sorry. That's not my intention. But I do stand by what I said. And those were my 2 cents. Thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.